I always use an opportunity, whether I'm doing something, whether it's an activity or, normal mental, physical, and emotional health care, to think about something. And today, of course, every time I go to the orthodontist, I give y'all feedback about what the doctor says. But today's experience made me thinking about entrepreneurship and, of course, financial markets, because the doctor used the term tenacity. I wanted to just touch on that point for a sec. And because we went in there, she asked me how I was doing, and I was saying I'm kind of irritated because the little gap at the bottom hasn't closed yet. All the rest of the other spacings have closed, but that one hasn't. It's being very tenacious, as she said. So she instructed her tech to, I don't speak dentistry or orthodontist, so she said some stuff, and it sounded okay. And the tech proceeded to follow the doctor's instructions, and she started putting these wires on that were very tight, very more firm than any I've had before. And she proceeded to go on, put them on, asked me if I was okay and whatever. And then at the end, she put these bands on and told me I'm to wear them except when I'm eating, brushing my teeth and all that. And the adjustment corner caught me off guard because I can't really open my mouth. But I had asked her to, do some things that would close the gap more firmly. And it made me think about people requesting or asking for positions. And the Bible has this phrase in there that says, counting the cost before you look to build. And I think sometimes people they don't count the cost when they're looking to build a business, whether it be a service business or you're looking to get into real estate and everything like that. People want the results, but they aren't counting the cost. You're not counting the blood and sweat equity. You're not counting the disappointment. You're not counting the stress. You're not counting, the overall fatigue and the emotional strain and what it really takes to get to the end. I want perfect teeth better than I have right now. People always told me I had a nice smile, but to me, my smile's not always been perfect. I saw the flaws. I saw the imperfections, the things that didn't make me feel as though it could be as good as it was. So I took the steps and I'm enduring the pain and the irritation and the discomfort and the inconvenience of having to go every 6 weeks, build my schedule around that. You're getting my point. And business is very much like that. Everybody wants the freedom. Everybody wants the financial stability. Everyone wants the clout and the prestige that comes with being an entrepreneur or an influencer or a real estate mogul, but nobody really wants to put in the initial equity. Yeah, some people might luck up and get, their first deal and hit it out the park, and they're constantly building on that success so they never get to the struggle. But a lot of us are going to be in these trenches. We're going to be in years of, putting more in than we're getting out. Years of maybe losing capital. Years of maybe the deals aren't coming through as big as we thought. Maybe we're just breaking even. Or even worse, we could be losing money. But you got to be tenacious. You got to have a firm grip on that thing. You got to know why you're in it. That's why it can't just be about money. It has to be about purpose. It has to be about bettering your life and the life of the people that you're providing the service for. Because sometimes passion just ain't enough. Sometimes interest or the flash of it just isn't enough, because that all isn't going to come up front. It comes in the end most of the time. It'll be years. I always like to use Warren Buffett as an example. Most people don't realize Buffett didn't become a millionaire until his mid to late 40s. It might be his 50s. I might be a little bit off. That's 30 years of him working from 20 to 50 of just being ordinary, just being, making the ropes, not really excelling the way he knew he had a purpose to. Same thing with people like Elon Musk, Steve Jobs. They were failures, they were struggles, they were years that people called you a failure, and you can turn it around and make it a success. So that was just my thought. So the title on this video is going to be about how tenacious are you?